introducing yourself and letting us know where you're located?
Anthony and Talia Osiello here in Westfield, New Jersey.
How long have you been working with the Truesdale team?
We've been working with them for about 15 years.
Can you tell us a little bit about the project Truesdale completed for you?
I think the first thing Truesdale did, and Ralph, consulting with us, was fix everything that all the landscapers before Truesdale did wrong. So that was kind of the first mission. We had gone through one or two people. Some things were working, a lot of things weren't. It really kind of, I mean, it's not a huge property, but there's enough landscaping here that it needed to be done right, and it really needed to be completely reimagined.
What was the design process like for you? Did you feel involved and heard along the way?
Yeah, I mean, Ralph is definitely a steward of the projects, and he knows what he's doing. And it's really nice to have someone who you can really just trust and know that you're really in good hands.
He gave a lot of recommendations,
Yep.
choices, and stuff,
Yep.
and he always kind of showed us what things would look good and what he thought. And more times than not,
He
he's
was
been
right.
correct. Yep.
Yeah.
How would you describe your experience working with our team throughout the project?
The team's great. I mean, you hardly know that they're there. The work's going on, and it's almost invisible to you. So
And
non-intrusive,
Yeah.
very neat, very clean, very tidy, and
Yep.
respectful.
And very easy to get a hold of everyone, very responsive. I think that's one of our favorite things about Truesdale is we just know we're always going to get an answer, which is not the case with everyone.
Yeah, and we're here, and if anyone has questions, they ask, and they, if they need to change something on the fly,
Yep.
they're very responsive to that.
How are you using the space now? Is it different from how you used it before?
Yeah, so this was, we tripled our patio space. This was, maybe a third of this size. And originally, the design Ralph originally gave us, there wasn't a fire pit, which you may or may not be able to see right now. It was just kind of a smaller version of this. But again, on the fly, we wound up having a tree that turned out to be dead. So in the middle of the project, we had to have a tree taken down, and all of a sudden we had a lot more space. And mid-project, Ralph was able to come in and work with us and redesign it. And now we have this, amazing space. We have a fire pit that we've always wanted. He was able to coordinate all that with the plumbers and whoever else we needed to have come in to complete the project. And now we're happy to be outside.
Yep.
Have you found yourself spending a lot more time outside?
Yes, definitely. It's made a big difference, and this has really become sort of a backyard oasis, which we didn't.
It's
feel
very
that we had
inviting.
before.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the finished project?
Once it cools down, it's probably going to be the fire pit, but I just love the space and having, choices. It was a very crowded space before, and, we'd come out to barbecue and stuff, but it wasn't really accommodating to have people over or just for ourselves.
Yeah.
And now it's become part of the house.
If you had to describe your experience with Truesdale in just 3 words, what would they be?
Listen to Ralph.
It's true.
What's one thing you'd want others to know about working with Truesdale?
They are just a pleasure to work with.
Yeah.
Everything is responsive. Everything is done in such a neat and respectful manner. It really feels collaborative. And we've been so frustrated by so many other landscapers who just did what they wanted to do without any input. And working with Truesdale is an entirely different experience.
Yep, and they take a long range view of, this is our home, and I think they approach it from that. So it's a long range perspective. If you want quality work done right, and people who are going to take as much pride in it as you will, then that's the reason to come to Truesdale.
Yeah, one of the things actually we've really appreciated is that sometimes work was installed and then Truesdale will come by and say, I don't really love how it's grown in, and rearrange it. And we appreciate that. we appreciate that someone's looking and watching, and again, as Anthony said, have pride in their work.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about your experience?
I think we covered a lot, but
Yeah.
we don't give our recommendations easy. So if we're going to stand behind someone and recommend them, we believe in them, and we've recommended Truesdale to many people.